All right, today we're going to talk about something you can literally try right now. It's a test that seems so simple you might even dismiss it, but believe it or not, it can tell you a surprising amount about your physical health, your mental focus, and maybe even how long you'll live. So, you ready to find out what your balance has to say about you? Let's jump in.
Okay, so here's the challenge. How long can you stand on one leg with your eyes closed? Now, seriously, if you're somewhere safe, why not give it a shot? Just lift a foot, close your eyes, and see how it goes. It's kind of tricky, right? That little wobble tells a much, much bigger story than you'd think. And what's really wild is just how much people's times can vary. For the average person, you're looking at maybe 20, 30 seconds before things get shaky. But then you've got people like dancers or dedicated yogis, and they can just stand there for 2, maybe even 3 minutes. It's incredible. So where do you think you land?
Look, it doesn't matter if you can hold it for 2 minutes or 2 seconds. This is way more than just a cool party trick. What's really happening here is that this simple pose is giving us a sneak peek into some super important systems in your body, all working together perfectly. So let's get into what it all means. Okay, so when you're standing there, eyes closed, you're doing way more than just, well, not falling. You're actually showing off a strong core. It means your inner ear, your vestibular system that tells you where you are in space, is working just right. And it shows that your brain and your muscles are talking to each other really, really well. It's like your brain is the conductor and your muscles are this perfectly tuned orchestra. It's basically a snapshot of your entire physical fitness. But here's where it gets really serious. This isn't just about fitness. This simple little test is now being looked at as a critical marker for our long-term health, especially as we age. And the research on this is pretty eye-opening. You know, for older adults, good balance isn't just a nice to have, it's about safety. It's a huge deal. As we get older, our balance can start to go, and a test like this can be a huge red flag for a higher risk of falling. And we all know that for an older person, a fall can lead to really serious stuff, like broken bones.
So what's the number we're looking for? What's the magic number here? It all comes down to this. Just 10 seconds. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but believe me, in the world of health and balance, those 10 seconds are everything. Okay, get this. A major study found that if middle-aged and older adults couldn't stand on one leg for just 10 seconds, they had a way higher risk of dying from any cause within the next decade. I mean, that is just wow. It's a huge reminder that something as basic as balance is tied directly to our overall health.
Okay, so we've got it. It's a physical test? Check. It's a major health marker? Check. But what if I told you there's another layer to this? What if the act of practicing your balance could be something deeper, something that really connects your mind and your body? Yeah, I know it might sound a little strange, but this whole balance thing, it can actually be a form of meditation. It's all about finding that calm center, not just in your body, but in your mind too.
They actually call it balance meditation. Think about it. The sheer amount of focus you need just to stay upright forces you to be right here, right now. It creates this really powerful link between your mind and your body, and all that other mental chatter just kind of fades away. It can be incredibly calming.
And this is something you can totally try. Just find a quiet, safe space, stand on one leg, close your eyes, but here's the trick. Don't just focus on not falling. Instead, focus on your breathing, in and out. And when your mind starts to wander, because it definitely will, just gently bring your focus back to your breath. It's an amazing way to just ground yourself. All right, let's shift gears back to the physical stuff for a minute. Because holding this pose for a while isn't just a mental game. It is a legit workout. We're talking about a real endurance test that builds both physical strength and that mental toughness. Ever wonder why your legs start screaming at you after just a little while? That's because your muscles are firing like crazy, even though you're not moving. All those tiny little stabilizer muscles in your leg, your ankle, your core, they are working so hard, making a million tiny adjustments a second to keep you from toppling over. But the payoff? Oh, it's huge. A stronger lower body, a rock-solid core, and that amazing feeling of mental grit you get from pushing through it. So you're thinking, okay, I want to get better at this. Great. Here are a few simple tips. First, start small. Don't try to go for 2 minutes right away. Build up. And definitely practice on both legs. You don't want to be lopsided. Remember that breathing we talked about? Use it. It'll help you stay calm and focused. And here's a little pro tip for you. Keep a tiny bend in the knee of your standing leg. It'll actually help engage more muscles, and it's better for your joint. All right, so we started with a really simple question, right? How long can you stand on one leg? And look where it's taken us. We've found this incredible connection between physical strength, our mental focus, and even our long-term health. So let's recap and put a bow on this. So this one simple thing, standing on one leg, it's actually 4 things all wrapped up in one. It's a physical test, right? A test of your coordination. It's also a super important health marker that tells us about future risk. It's a form of meditation that brings you right into the present moment. And it's a tough endurance exercise that makes you stronger. It's this perfect meeting point of mind and body, all in one little pose. So, here's what I want to leave you with. After all this, the next time you try this little balance test, you'll know it's not just about trying not to fall. You'll know you're looking through this amazing little window into your own health. The only question left is, what's it going to tell you?